Welcome back to episode 3 of FTB Infinity Evolved. Expert mode. And new day. As you'll see, these deleted mining pools are filled now, and the plants have gone. I didn't actually remove those, they just decayed, while I wasn't watching, of course. So, in here, I made a few changes. This is a portable tank. They're actually fairly straightforward to make. They haven't been massively changed. Just 4 pieces of glass around a copper, and then 4 pieces of Invar around the original tank, or you can combine the 2 recipes. Invar is just iron and ferrous metal. So yeah, I did change this a little bit. Do I have a bucket that I could use? Yeah, there's one. This is relatively straightforward to actually do this now. So if I just put some cobble around here and just change this so it turns to obsidian, and flick this twice, it breaks it, and we've got obsidian here. So with that in mind, I don't need to do anything amazing. So get some lava back for this, just to refill tanks. In fact, does that need a refill? Yeah, that'll do. So yeah, I got a lot of obsidian, so I thought, yeah, I could just go to the Nether and get some Nether quartz. Well, bit of an issue there. I put the Nether portal together, it's in there, and then went back and thought, yeah, I'll just make some flint and steel, that's fine, it's just iron and piece of flint. No. It's iron and a piece of steel. Because, yes, that's literally what the item was called, but we're so used to it using iron that, yeah, so let's clean up a few things, and then we're going to have to get steel to get into the Nether. And that's also used for a few other items as well. In particular, one of the suggestions from one of the commenters, Valet641, mentioned that in order to stop dealing with this wood problem, I could use a sawmill. Well, here's a sawmill. Let's just wait for it to rotate to basic. One more. Okay, so to make a sawmill, you need an assembly table, and you also need the ability to make dense refined iron plate, which requires a compressor, which requires a metal former, which requires steel. And going back up, you need basic circuit board. That's not too bad, but it does need a carpenter block, as well as crushed obsidian, which needs a rock crusher to get obsidian dust. So, won't be getting a sawmill for a while. What we can do, however, is look at the steel component of that, because it's good for a whole bunch of the tech side of things. And there are a couple of things we need for a steel manufacturing. One is a coke oven, I think it's called. And that converts regular coal into coke, coal coke, which in turn will feed a blast furnace. So we need to make a multi-block with lots of bricks, which is clay. So I had, off camera, went and dug up the lake bed for a little bit of time and started making up some of these bricks. And you also need some sand. There's 3x3, so that's 27 blocks minus 1, which is 26 blocks. So it's 26 lots of 5, so I'm going to need at least a couple of stacks of this being made. I will show you this later. It's another kind of crafting station like this. Let's just see what this needs. So I can shift click that in. That handily does 25 of these. I needed 26 though, so nearly. I need a few more sand. I'm probably going to be short of sand here because I forgot about this requirement when I was digging up for the other furnace, for the blast furnace. Let's just drop that in place. And we got 26. Okay, so let's just go and drop this in the corner. It's a 3 by 3 on the bottom and on the top, and there's a hollow in the middle. There we go, multi-blocks formed. And we've got a coke oven, so I assume we just put coal into it. I've not done this in a long while, so let's just throw 32 coal in there, so let's see what happens. One of these is probably going to create creosote. I think it's this one. Yep, there it goes. So it's on, and that will be fine. We can reuse the creosote later or ladle it out using buckets and other such stuff, but I won't worry about it immediately. We now need the blast furnace itself, which is the next one over. This is going to be 4 tall, but its middle 2 layers are also going to be hollow. And that's where we needed the glue. So here we needed bricks, and so we've got 9 on the top, 10 on the bottom, that's 18, and 16. So we've got 34 blocks we need, and we got 4, so that's not going to be quite, yeah, 8 lots, so 8 glue. If only I remember where I left that glue. There we go, found it. It was in the ore output chest. There we go. So it's 9 lots, not 8. I think I said 8 earlier. I need to actually make, so let's put that together. I need to make bricks. So if I make 9, okay, I'm going to need, oh, that was the early preview. That was the other block. Let's just look at bricks. So 16, and let's put those together. So there we go, 16 and another lot. $32 and one last set, I think. There we go. So we've got enough for the blast furnace. And the same way that we lay out all of the other stuff as well. Just with 2 hollow layers in the middle. See, I built these so the tops will be even. I'm just guessing those are not going to be even now, which is really going to annoy me. I thought that was it. Oh. Yeah, there's no way I could make those even. Okay. Blast furnace. So this takes iron ingots. Let's just grab a whole stack. And we can use charcoal in there, or we can use coal coke. And the difference between the two is this is a burn time of 1600, this is a burn time of 3200. So for a slow processing time, you get a much better fuel. And we're going to use that here. Oh my, that's going to take a while to produce enough steel. Why don't we look at other stuff? Yeah, why don't we look at other stuff while that's cooking? So we got the hobby steam engine that I found. We can throw that in there. And we want to use that to power a, well, at least one machine. Should we do that first? There's some miscellaneous items to do first. If I get some of the flowers that have been left over, 4 of them, and I want a piece of gold, and a book from somewhere. I think I've got a book. If I miss it on the screen, that will be a derp, but not entirely unexpected. You can never find something when you're looking for it. Never mind, let's just make another one. I've got some sugar cane. 3 of those to make a book. Book in the center. 4 of these flowers are on the outside, and then 4 golden nuggets, I think, and that gets us the Lexica Botania. So, useful book to have. It contains pretty much everything, and you got an achievement. It contains pretty much everything you need to know. Okay. And there we go. So, all the stuff that we've already looked at in, outside, we'll sleep, is in here. Let's just do a couple of odds and ends while some of that steel cooks up. Make another mana pool. And sleep till daytime. So what we're going to do is upgrade that mana pool and then probably get some more of the higher tier stuff going. So let's have a look. To do that, we should just be able to drop this in and we get a full mana pool. Probably want more than one, but I'll do the rest off camera. And Endo Flame is probably the next thing that I want, or is it Endo Flame or is it... In fact, I've got the book, I can check. We want Generating Flora, Ender Flame. There's always any combustible items, 1 at a time. Yeah, that's pretty much what we want. And Ender Flame recipe is... here we are. So this is one of the first ones that has mana petals in addition to the regular kind. And all we need to do with those is brown and red. 1 brown, 1 red. Excuse any background noises, by the way. It is bonfire night here in the UK, so lots of fireworks. And you can't do that without the Granny Mana Pool. Great, so I am going to have to make more Dayblooms or a Mana Tablet to transfer those to. Mana Tablet's a useful thing to know anyway, so let's see if we can make those without the pack sabotaging things. No. That's blood magic. Yeah. However, I wonder, can I do the stuff Thorncraft now, the Mana Glass? Is it Mana Glass 1 word? That looks like a normal. That's like a normal one. Let's see. Do I have any? Oh, I've got 1 glass there. This is probably going to say I need the full table as well, or the full pool. Yeah. So I don't have any way to transfer those at the moment. Bit annoying. So let's just get rid of that, and we'll upgrade this one as well. And I'll have to set up the flowers again. Never mind, we can do the that off camera. No need to show that. Have we got a piece of steel yet? Yeah, so wow, for 12 or 13 of the coal coke we got 5 pieces of steel. That's going to take a while to cook up. That does mean, however, I can get to Nether now. So let's see if this kills me. Flint. Flint. Flint and steel. Let's just dump everything so that if I die, I'm not going to lose a whole bunch of stuff. What was I going to drop in? Ah, there we go. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, let's give this a go. I need to take some cobble with me just in case to build a bit of a kind of surrounding wall in case of ghasts. Let's go and see what kind of seed we get from our nether portal. Okay. There we go. Let's put a piece of dirt back. Here's hoping for a good one. Come on. We need to go deeper. Come on. Oh, that's not good. That's not really what I wanted. Wait for everything to generate, but I'm guessing I will have no land anywhere nearby for me to get to. It's annoying. I may have to create a new portal because I don't have any quick way of flying. I could build a... oh, what are they called? Hang gliders. That would work, but not amazing, has to be said. But there is a fortress over there, and there are some spawns that we can use. No, I don't like this. I'm probably going to have to make a really long bridge of some kind, so I'll do that off camera. There's no point doing that while we're here. So let's go and take a look what else we can do. There are a bunch of other things that we should be doing. Let's maybe look at that steam engine. What we need for power production really is the steam engine, and we need a source of fuel, which is going to be coal of some kind. And we also need a source of water. Now, I did look at this, and the normal thing you would do with a hobbyist steam engine is go something like thermal expansion, aqueous accumulator. That needs another one of those machine frames, and as we've already seen, that is terrible. So, or at least it's really hard. So the alternative is to go into extra utilities and go for a liquid transfer node. That recipe doesn't look to have been messed up. That looks quite attainable as long as this thing is. And that hasn't been changed either. So we need some stone slabs, so let's cook up some of this stone. Scrap you. We need some glass, so I need some... my remaining sand is probably going to be used up. Oh, I've got iron in there. Oh, never mind. I only need a couple. And we also need some redstone, so let's grab you. What else do we need? Lapis lazuli, a couple. And a bucket and a couple of iron. And I can spare a bucket now. And a couple of iron. Let's grab some of the stone. Now we need to make some slabs, don't we? Six slabs, 2 glass, 1 redstone. Is the glass finished? Should nearly be finished. Come on. Should automate this as well. The clear glass you get out of here is quite useful. Has connected textures, so you don't have to have problems with all the lines. So that should all work. Let's give this a go now. So slabs and the redstone and a piece of glass or 2. That was definitely the recipe. Guess you maybe not be able to use clear glass then. Okay. Fine, we'll just cook up regular glass. Don't know why you couldn't use clear glass. Never mind. Okay. If this doesn't work, there's some shenanigans going on with the pack. There we go. Transfer pipe. So we wanted the liquid transfer node. So we're going to have to get a block of redstone. Thankfully I've got enough. And we're also going to need a world interaction upgrade, otherwise it won't actually pull water. And that needs a diamond pickaxe. Wow. I thought it was iron by standard. Yeah, I think it is iron by standard, so they'll try these really expensive. I don't mind too much. I've got a few diamonds somewhere. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. And I need a couple of sticks. I'm nearly out of wood. There we go. Just the last 2 sticks around. And 4 iron and 4 lapis, was it? That should do the job. Where's the iron? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're back over here and let's give this a go. Yeah, it won't shift click in. There we go, world interaction upgrade. Okay, so the way we set this up, and I've not decided exactly where to put, I'll put it over here for now. You want to set up your pool wherever you're going to put that. Just break through here and put the pool down 1. So, yeah, let's just fill that in. So we want the pool over here, 1 either side usually. That's probably the easiest way to do it. And now we're just going to drop our transfer node liquid on top. And then knock this one out. Good, there's no gap underneath that. Then we want the world interaction upgrade. And there it is, getting water. And we then want a machine in front of it. So let's get our hobbyist steam engine. Yeah. I did make a crescent hammer, by the way. This is just 3 pieces of iron and tin. Be very useful for moving these. We need that facing the block, I think. So if I put a block here, of course you can't be moved by a crescent hammer. Why would you? That'd be too easy. No. Why won't you actually? Railcraft. It's been far too long since I tried Railcraft. I think you need an actual wrench from the mod. Let's have a look. Unless this actually wrenches to move it. No, that is not going to work. Wrench from the mod, Buildcraft, you will do, and that's a stone gear, so we can make one of those, and 3 pieces of iron. Let's give this a go just in case. Stone gear is a wood gear surrounded by stone, which needs sticks that I'm short of. Oh no, I got enough. No one making oak barricades, hopefully. That was terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the same again. And the same again. See if this does anything different. That is Railcraft, but no, still not responding. Well, let me check that. I didn't have time to check, but I think they're attached to machines when they're next to them, or the kinesis pipes and stuff like that. If you've not seen those before, you're about to. The next machine we probably want to make is a thermionic fabricator. It actually produces a lot of the things we're going to need. In particular, there's like electron tubes that comes out of this. And a lot of the other mods use those to actually as a starting crafting component. So in order for us to get up the tech tree, we're going to need at least one of these, which is going to need more glass. So I'm going to cook up some more bronze for certain, and I'm going to cook up more. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to make these. Wait a second. Need gold plate, which is the forge hammer, that's fine. And that is iron plate, which is fine. So yeah, I'll craft that off camera and come back. Alright, so let's build this up. Every time you cast one of these bronze gears, it's going to take 4 bronze, by the way, so do bear in mind you're going to need quite a lot of bronze made up. I've got 2, should be 3, and then there should be just enough for the last one. Please. There we go. So we can make the sturdy casing part at least. That's 4 of those and these, so I think I've got another 4 bronze in my inventory. So that's the sturdy casing made. We now need to make the gold chest, so what I need to do is forge hammer quite a lot of iron and quite a lot of gold actually. I may as well do the gold at the same time. Down to half on that now. So if I then, I only needed 8, but that's fine, I've got a spare one. So an iron chest, and then I need a gold chest. 4 more gold and 3 glass. I'm getting low on gold. I'm going to have to go and cook some more up. I think I've got, I'm running low on that as well. I'm going to put some more crafting grids down. Or better yet, make a portable one, I think. There we go, thermionic fabricator. Now this takes in sand, I think, and converts it into liquid glass. Are you going to connect? We shall see shortly. Let's just place this back down. Are you going to connect this time? You are, good. Okay, so this should have water in it. And if I put some coal, am I triggering right? It is coal, right? Oh, it's a world backup. Oh, and now the water isn't being supplied. Okay. Hopefully that's just derp. That should be working. But you're not. Why not working? Do I just need a redstone signal? Let's go and see. I'll go make a lever. Yeah, there we go. It was just a redstone signal. Now I have a lever next door. And that's going to start generating. Well, it's going to start heating up first of all. Then it should start generating power here. This may or may not be enough on its own to power this thing, but we are going to see. Yeah, I'm going to wait for that to heat up. And here's the example of what it's needed for. We have mentioned the assembly table before. The assembly table doesn't work without lasers, and unfortunately the lasers need these electron tubes. Now there are more than that kind of electron tubes. If I just look at an electron, there are quite a few different varieties, and they are usually used, I'm not sure if you've obviously done this yourself, but they're usually used for farms. There is a particular kind of farm that uses them. But yeah, I'm not going to cover that here. This is obsidian, redstone, and just these. And of course, these are made from lots and lots of diamonds. So 5 diamonds gets me 4 of these, and it's 2 per laser. So I could do, yeah, 5 diamonds to 2 lasers. Yeah, I'm going to have to make some more. So as you can see, the steam engine is working now. It's only providing 10 or 11 RF. We're going to see if that hits. That should. I'm hoping that hits 20, but it's probably not going to. I may have to build more of those. Anyway, we can give it a try. We can dump the sand into this socket, and then the liquid glass will build up here if it has enough power. If it doesn't, I'm going to cry. Alternatively, make one or more of these, and then I'm going to have to get the conduit to connect them all up. Alright, so let's look at the conduit. This is where it's probably going to deprive me of any ability to do anything. Energy conduit requires hardened flux duct, which requires refined iron plate, and an assembly table And I need this to make an assembly table, so I can't go with either flux ducts or energy output. I think I'm going to have a few of those on each side of this, unless there's another way to transmit power from these. There's the, what are they called? Are they called kinesis pipes? Will that work? Wooden kinesis pipes. Yeah, those are simple enough. So I should be able to line up a few of these. Let me go away and do that because, you know, you've seen all this on camera. Well, in fact, you haven't seen the Crafting a Hobbyist steam engine on camera, but it is relatively straightforward. It's just going to need lots of gold, which I need to go and get more of. So yeah, be right back. Okay, so here we've got a working setup. We've got the wooden kinesis pipes, which are the basic kind of kinesis. There we go. They just use wooden transport pipes, which is a couple of wood and a piece of glass with redstone in them. Connects one of these. That lets you feed an engine into a pipe network. And from this, because we're only using a small amount of power, I've used cobblestone, which is just 2 cobble on either side of a glass, again with redstone, and you get this kind of pipe network. Now, hopefully this is going to provide enough power to melt. Otherwise, I'm going to have to put more of these steam engines in place, and I can do that and rejig these levers and put some white redstone down to trigger them all from one lever and all kinds of stuff like that. I just want to see how much power we actually need to get this going. You see it's building RF there at the top of the screen and using it, so I'm kind of hopeful that's enough. Knowing me, probably not. You see this is going on and off, so maybe it's not quite enough. I'll wait till these have got to full temperature because they're still on blue. They need to get to green. Do bear in mind, however, though, that the steam engines have issues with, well, don't ever try to pump water into a hot steam engine that has run out of water. You get all kinds of nasty problems with explosions, if I remember rightly. It's been a long time. It's been at least about a year or more since I actually used steam engines like this from Railcraft. So, yeah, warnings may apply. Yeah, I'll wait for a while. And they've now reached maximum temperature. Each of these is running at 500 degrees, which is where I think we want them, although I don't remember them going orange, but yeah, that could explode me. It has now filled it with liquid glass, so if we put this recipe in place, and a couple of redstone, that will make us the diamantine electron tubes and deprive me of 5 diamonds. So that will get us started, probably for the next episode now, into the assembly table and other such things. I will turn these off for the moment because I don't need them. Do bear in mind, this machine is not intelligent. It will keep using power and as long as it's able to, so do turn it off when you're not using it. So I think that's hit the half an hour mark. We've got a power source now on our first machine. We've got coal, coke, and a blast furnace. Outside, I'm going to have to do some more work with Botania, just to sort everything out. I think next episode, well, it could either be magic or tech. It depends on how much I get dug out of here, really. If I don't get enough dug out, I'll probably do a magic episode. If not, then a tech one. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, feel free to leave a like or comment if you've got any questions, particularly about this. If you're all kind of if it's been a while since you've used forestry and railcraft and buildcraft. Otherwise, if you're not a subscriber, feel free to subscribe and share it with everyone else. I'm more than happy to see more subscribers. If this is something you want to see, hello zombie. Let's just get rid of you. I usually get hit by a creeper at this point, but yeah, why not? Anyway, this has been episode 3. Thanks for watching.